Hi, this is meteorologist Steve Pelletieri, and I am the Weatherman. Thanks for checking into the weathermanpod.com on your Tuesday. It's the 12th day of the month of August 2025. Earlier this morning, you might have seen the conjunction of the planets Venus and Jupiter in the pre-dawn sky. And they were really close together in the pre-dawn. If you had a clear sky this morning, it was really something to see. It'll be a little bit farther tomorrow morning, but if you get a chance, just get up a little bit early. Sunrise is right around 6 o'clock in the morning. Get up around 5:15, 5:30. Just take a look out to that eastern horizon. You can see those two bright objects in the sky. That's Venus and Jupiter. Quite nice to see. Weather-wise, it looks like the Northeast will continue to be generally on the dry side, but still quite warm. Highs will range into the 90s today, tomorrow, even right up through Thursday, Friday, and even into the weekend. We do see a frontal system arriving sometime in the Northeast, sometime late in the weekend or early next week, which may represent some drier, slightly cooler conditions, but it will be temperatures very close to or if not above the 90-degree mark for the next several days. High temperatures today will range between 90 and 95 degrees, but should be a dry day with very light winds. The humidity value is still at moderate levels. Tomorrow, it looks like back to partial sunshine and a 40 to 50% chance of late day and evening thunderstorms. That'll be also the same situation for Thursday. High temperatures of 90 to 95, nighttime lows 70 to 75. Again, this is for the Northeast, centered around New York City, where we're located in central and northern New Jersey. And it looks like even up in the Boston area, temperatures will be in the upper 80s and lower 90s right up through Friday of this week. Frontal system currently moving through the western Great Lakes will be arriving, and that'll cause the thunderstorms both tomorrow evening and on Thursday. But the high pressure behind it, modified high pressure, is going to be dry, but on the warm side progressively, and we might see temperatures back into the middle 90s by the middle portion, the end of this upcoming weekend, Saturday or Sunday. And it does look like a little bit of a cooler flow. We're starting to see those high pressures starting to build down from central and western Canada. And those will be making a regular appearance in the east over the next several days. If you're traveling today, it looks like just some scattered light shower and thunderstorm action around Atlanta. It doesn't look too bad at all. So generally on the dry side for central and south Florida. Might be a late day thunderstorm in Charlotte. Otherwise, fair conditions. Fair in New York, Philadelphia, Baltimore, and D.C., and also the Boston area. Just a little bit hazy. Showers and thunderstorms in Chicago. That'll slow things down into the Windy City, but it also looks like scattered light thunderstorms. In Houston, heavier, possibly severe conditions. Severe thunderstorm action in the Dallas-Fort Worth area in the afternoon. Fog and smoke, southern and central California. Dry conditions, but progressively a little bit warmer as we head up to Portland and Seattle over the next several days, but no problems flying into those cities during both today and tomorrow. We're into the middle portion of the month of August, and we're going to have to start looking at the tropics, and the 7-day graphical tropical weather outlook does show that we have a tropical storm, Erin, located off the African coast. Probably about a third of the way across the Atlantic from the western coast of Africa to the islands, and from the Azores and northern portions of South America. Erin is moving towards the west-northwest at this point, and probably will be a hurricane by the time we get towards either Thursday or Friday of this week. And it will probably be skirting north of Puerto Rico and south of Bermuda as we head closer and closer to the weekend. Of course, we will be watching for future development of Tropical Storm Erin into a hurricane over the next 24 hours and advise you accordingly. That brings us to what we were talking about yesterday. Our friend Jeff Morrison wrote about the historic flooding along the Delaware River that occurred this week in New Jersey and Pennsylvania in the year 1955. The Delaware River rose to a level never before seen after Hurricane Connie and Hurricane Diane drenched the region with record rainfall just days apart. Both Phillipsburg, New Jersey, and eastern Pennsylvania, located just across from each other on the Delaware River, were the epicenter of all the flooding. First, it was Hurricane Connie making landfall over the Outer Banks of North Carolina as a Category 2 hurricane before moving into the Chesapeake Bay area and then into Pennsylvania. Now, from that storm, about 5 inches of rain fell in New Jersey and 180,000 homes lost power. Locally, Manville, which is around central New Jersey, declared a state of emergency from river flooding. Just 5 days later, on August 17th, 1955, Hurricane Diane made landfall a little further south in Wilmington, North Carolina, and then turned northeast, where the warm Atlantic water helped to produce record rainfall across the region. with some areas receiving as much as 10 to 15 inches over 48 hours. Across the Delaware River basins, rivers and streams already swollen by Connie's rainfall had nowhere to send the excess water. The cumulative rainfall overwhelmed the Delaware River, particularly the Lehigh River, which meets the Delaware in Easton. So by August 20th of 1955, 70 years ago, the Delaware had risen well above 22 feet in flood stage, reaching a crest of 44.4 feet in Easton. That's the highest ever recorded. We'll continue this story tomorrow from Jeff Morrison. In the meantime, we got another sunny and warm day coming up for today in dry conditions, but we do have Tropical Storm Erin and something to talk about from the tropics. And we'll continue about this story about the historic floods 70 years ago in tomorrow's report. Hope you have a great day today. Talk to you first thing tomorrow. Take care.